What's going on, you guys, and welcome to my channel, the Tarot Cafe. I am Angela and I will be your reader today. So we're doing an all signs zodiac reading for messages from your ancestors. I'm using the Relative Tarot. This is a pretty cool tarot. I thought it was pretty cool, at least, and would be perfect for an ancestor reading. Anyway, I'll go ahead and get started with the first step in the zodiac, and that is Aries. So let's see what messages your ancestors have for you, Aries. What messages do you have for Aries? We have the Five of Swords, Six of Swords, and the Two of Wands. All right, Aries. So there seems to be some sort of form of communication you've had with someone. This could be your family. This could also be your ancestors, maybe during prayer or something. Or this actually could be harsh words or hurtful words that were said to you by someone in your family that kind of hurt you, and you kind of cut ties with this person and moved away, kind of turned your back on this relationship, whoever or whatever this relationship is. It could even be your relationship with your ancestors. Maybe they weren't able to deliver something you were asking for, or didn't deliver, or you just felt like they weren't being very supportive of you, and you kind of turned your back on your ancestors and are no longer communicating with them the way you could be. And it feels like maybe you've been thinking about opening communication with them again, but you haven't really decided. You may be more reflective of the past, of maybe you've tried this type of spirituality and it just didn't seem to do anything for you. And I feel like your ancestors are saying that they're still here, waiting for you, waiting to communicate. It could be that there were things that they couldn't deliver to you or they couldn't communicate to you with because you had to kind of serve some sort of karma, or you just had to go through certain things in life before you could actually develop some sort of relationship with them. So basically, Aries, they're wanting to communicate with you again. I feel like they have some guidance for you on your future, wherever it is you're trying to take your life path. You may be right now at a crossroads trying to decide which direction to go in, Aries, and your ancestors are wanting to come in to guide you, but you have to communicate with them first. You have to be open to communication. All right, let's go on to Taurus. What do we have for Taurus today? What is your message? Oh, goodness. All right, Taurus, Nine of Swords, Knight of Cups, Hanged Man. Taurus, you might be going through the motions. You know, this is a kind of an odd Nine of Swords. Usually it's depicted with someone who feels like they can't sleep, who looks distressed, but she doesn't look very distressed to me. She's got her sword, she's stretching, she's yawning. Looks like she's just actually waking up. She doesn't really look tired to me either. I don't know, I feel like Taurus, you're like, I feel like you're in a good place. There may be the occasional anxiety coming through, but not actually picking up like this heavy energy that the Nine of Swords usually carries with it. I actually feel like, Taurus, you're kind of keeping your emotions to yourself, how you're feeling. Feels like there is a bit of a stubbornness here. Like maybe with this Hanged Man, your perception. There's something about the way you perceive something or someone or just your life is a bit old, possibly stagnating you, keeping you alone romantically. I don't know. In some ways, I feel like your energy doesn't feel like boggled down, but it's like you're comfortable, but at the same time, I mean, you can be comfortable, and anyone can be comfortable in a situation they've been in such a long time. This feels like you're just very fixed to something. There's like a fixed energy here where you're not sad, you're not happy, you're kind of in between, like I don't know. I just feel like, Taurus, you've been keeping to yourself, your emotions to yourself. Maybe your anxiety, you do suffer from anxiety, but it's like you're just comfortable with it now. You just kind of accepted it and it doesn't really bother you. It's like you've kind of become desensitized to it. And it's, even though you're desensitized and it doesn't really affect you, it's still kind of keeping you in place. Like your thoughts, your perception is still kind of keeping you bound. And it doesn't feel like you're doing anything about it because you're just so comfortable with it now. You don't feel like you need to do anything about it. This is like kind of very still energy. It's like maybe you're a high functioning, anxious person, something like that. If that's even possible. I don't know, Taurus. I need to look at that. The Ten of Swords. One more. Yeah, there's something about you being alone here, Taurus. You may have in the past, or the recent past, felt kind of betrayed by someone, and now you're a bit closed off, and whatever has happened to you, you kind of use that as a shield or a barrier, even though we don't have like the Seven of Wands here, a barrier to keep yourself isolated, alone. Like you don't really feel like you need anything, material wise or emotionally. I think you have begun giving to yourself, but in a way where you're not open to anyone else giving you anything, offering you anything. Oh, this is the Knight of Pentacles, not the Nine of Pentacles. Yeah, it's definitely, and the way it's on top of the Hangman, it's definitely like there isn't any like movement going on. There's no movement going on in your life. It's like kind of like a still energy. I mean, it doesn't feel bad, but at the same time, if your past is kind of, you're using your past as like a barrier between you and the world, or you and someone else, or anyone else who may want to come in and offer you anything, it's just very isolating. And I think you've just grown really comfortable with it and you're not willing to change that. But it doesn't really feel like you need to change it, Taurus, to be honest. So what is the point of this message? The Time Master. Okay. I think, Taurus, you're supposed to be in this energy. Like, you're not in a rush, and I think that's the beautiful thing about everything that you're going through. Yes, you may be using your past as like a wall or a barrier to protect yourself. You may be just only interested in giving to yourself at this time, and it's just the period of your life, and it needs to be this way. I think you're learning to discover the beauty of just you know, what you offer, not only to the world, but to yourself, and being comfortable with that, being accepting of that. And in turn, this energy that you're putting it back into yourself is blossoming into something very spiritual, very deep, very rich. So I think basically your ancestors are saying good job. And I feel like in due time, though, there will be a time where you're going to have to come from out of your isolation, from behind the wall, and allow yourself to be open. But right now, it's not the time. I think this is time that you need to be alone. This is time that you're using to reflect on yourself and what you bring to the table. This is like a divine timing for you, of a pocket in time that you are divinely guided to being in. So whatever happened in your past that kind of hurt you and put you in this isolating environment was meant, because it's going to bring you a sense of stability within, in your spiritual life, in your emotional body, in your mental body, and even material wise. It's like slowly grounding you, solidifying you. All right, Taurus, that was a bit longer than I anticipated for that reading. All right, moving on to Gemini. What do we have for Gemini? What do you guys have for Gemini? Gemini, what do you have for Gemini? Nine of Wands. Okay, Page of Wands, the Universe, and the Nine of Wands, Gemini. Gemini, you might have received a message, and you might, I don't know, this could have been a message delivered by the universe. This message, it feels like you may be in a certain energy, Gemini, that is kind of like, I don't know, like different, expansive. Like you may be feeling very open and free. Even though this looks like there's a barrier around her, but I don't know, because the card is universe and it looks like there's like the stars behind her. This feels like a very expansive card. I take the world card as like an expansive energy, travel, being open to different cultures. But you feel like this feels like you're in an expansive energy, especially with the Page of Wands here. You may be feeling very inspired and creative, but at the same time, there's something here where it's like maybe this is kind of new energy for you, and you may be receiving pushback from the world, from people in your life, or you feel like you're getting pushed back, like you just kind of want to be free and expansive and explore and express yourself. But there's something here with the Nine of Wands here that's kind of trying to block it or making it hard for you, creating a bit of a challenge. Okay, you may want to, maybe you're trying to do something online and you're really trying to make this thing happen and grow, and it feels like maybe you feel like it's not growing or it's not being received well or being received at all. If it's like a YouTube channel, maybe you're not getting as many views as you would hope you would get. But I feel like the message here for you from your ancestors, Gemini, is to keep pushing forward. Do you see the way the star is pointing to the Nine of Wands? It may feel like a very grueling task, but I feel like eventually you're going to push through this energy, and then it's just going to start to pick up from there. So the message here from your ancestors is to keep moving forward, keep pushing through, even if it gets hard. Continue to allow yourself to be explorative, expressive, creative, free, because this is the energy you need to be in, even though at times it may feel not so good and feel a little difficult to continue to be in this energy, to continue to be inspired. But like I said, eventually this energy is going to be pushed out of the way and things are going to move a lot faster. As a matter of fact, whatever it is that you're seeking, if it is like some sort of recognition or some sort of success, it's going to actually start moving towards you. But you may still have to push a little bit before this energy just starts to come towards you, this success, this recognition. So the message here is for you, Gemini, to keep pushing forward. All right, Cancer. What messages do we have for Cancer? Nope, the Chariot again. That is Cancer energy, right? The Chariot, is the Chariot Cancer energy? Cancer energy is the moon. I can't remember who the Chariot is. I'll take one more. Okay. All right, Cancer. We have the King of Swords, Two of Wands, the Chariot, and the Lovers. Cancer, you might be taking on the energy of the Swords energy, being like the very logical, very strategic about something with the Two of Wands here. You may be in pursuit of something and you're trying to determine what the best path to take for ultimate success for this thing or relationship, career, whatever. I also, though, feel like whenever I see like the sword across the body, this is giving me like blocked energy, like blocking incoming communication, blocking a strike, coming from an opposing enemy or something like that. And that's kind of what I'm feeling. I feel like, Cancer, you're not being open to advice from others or assistance from others, particularly since we're talking about ancestors. Your ancestors, like, you're kind of blocked from the communication from them or anyone trying to give you helpful advice. I feel like you've been looking at this thing, whatever this thing is. This could be future plans for your career or business or relationship. And it's you've just been, I feel like you've just been kind of stagnating and looking at this information and how to move forward, but never really coming up with the correct strategy which you would feel comfortable with moving forward. And with the Lovers here and the King of Swords here, you could be also dealing with a Gemini. This could be in regards to a Gemini. But anyway, Cancer, the message here I feel like is kind of being open to communication from someone, potentially your spirit guides. For some of you, it's your spirit guides completely, and others, it's like other people, possibly, like I said, a Gemini or an air sign. And I feel like once you become more open to this information, things will begin to take off for you. Like the inspiration, like just hearing this advice or this information will kind of inspire you, will bring inspiration your way, and then it'll kind of give you the energy and the inspiration and the knowledge to come up with the perfect strategy for yourself to move forward. This could even be advice from a romantic partner. But I also see here, Cancer, if you are romantically involved with someone, you might decide to move away from this person in the future. Or you may be thinking about it already and looking somewhere else to find love. But the message here, the main message here, Cancer, is to be open to communication. Just hearing other people's opinions and advice. You don't have to take it, but it's just hearing the different advice that you might hear regarding said situation will inspire you and bring in kind of a fresh new perspective for you, so that you can make the best plan for your life, and you'll have more direction, feel like you have more direction in whatever it is you're trying to pursue. And also there's another message here that you may start, or the advice here is, 1, you might start looking for love somewhere else. 2, you may want to consider looking for love somewhere else. Because if you look at Cupid, is her bow isn't directed at either of these ladies here. It's somewhere else. So you could have been dealing with potentially 2 people, and they're not really meeting your needs on a relationship level, emotional level, and you might be thinking about exploring other options, which is kind of being encouraged here for you, Cancer. All right, Leo. What messages do we have for Leo? Messages for Leo. The Star, Page of Wands, the Four of Wands. Leo, you're looking for some sort of recognition, some sort of inspiration. You might be reaching for something career-wise, anything really. It could be a relationship, reaching for something. But ultimately, you're reaching for something that you think will bring in stability for you with the Four of Wands here. I feel like by you kind of reaching for this inspiration with the Page of Wands here, reaching back at you, I feel like you're going to find it. You're going to find the inspiration, the creativity that you need to create this Four of Wands. Even though this came in reverse, let me see. Clarify this Four of Wands. Because I feel like whatever you're reaching for is actually reaching for you. But I just need to know why this Four of Wands was in reverse. Because it feels like you're on the right path, Leo, but there's something about the stability here. I see. The stability that you think you're going to find in this may not be as stable as you may think it will be. Either way, though, it feels like you're on the right path, and you should still continue to reach for this thing. But just know that you may have an unrealistic idea of what this will bring to you. It may bring some sort of stability, but it's not going to be like it's not going to be like foundational stability. It's not what you're going to find here, but that doesn't mean you shouldn't reach for it, because it's going to give you an element of stability, which doesn't mean it's not meant for you. It may mean that there may be something else you have to reach for after. Oh, she wanted to come out earlier. Oh, there's Libra there, or Justice right under that. I feel like, yes, this thing you're reaching for, it may not bring the stability that you're looking for completely, but it will bring some healing. I feel like also it'll kind of add to your emotional body. It will bring you a sense of comfort. It will feel like you are actually, even if it's not like this total stability that you're looking for that you gain from this, but it's going to bring you something that's going to make you feel good, something you can fill your cup with, something that's going to kind of add to your, it's like a healing element, maybe like raising your vibration, raising your self-esteem, your confidence. So it's going to bring you stability in that sense. It's probably also going to acknowledge that you are on the right path. So that's the kind of stability you're going to find in this thing you're reaching for that is also reaching for you. And I also feel like, Leo, it'll be wise for you to also be a bit logical here in your approach, and also kind of guard your heart, your mind, even your body. This may be something that puts you in the limelight, or puts you in like a, you know, an environment where a lot of people are looking at you, and it's very important for you to be very certain of yourself, very sure of yourself, very poised. And I feel like that's ultimately what it's going to bring you, but the idea here is hoping that you can also go into this thing with some elements of confidence, security within yourself, mental stability and clarity within yourself. Does that make sense? But I feel like this thing that you're reaching for is only going to add to that confidence, stability, confidence in yourself, self-esteem, self-worth, you know, raising your vibration. That's the kind of stability this thing is going to bring into your life. But you should also maintain a sense of logic and also a sense of mental clarity about who you are and what you're looking for and what you're not looking for, and what you'll tolerate and what you won't tolerate. Okay, Leo? All right, moving on to Virgo. What do we got going on for Virgo? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Okay. All right, Virgo. So I feel like something, obviously, with the death here, it's very indicative of an ending. I feel like you've conquered something, something has ended in your life, but it feels like you've conquered something. And you may be indecisive and unsure about where to go next, or how you should transform this ending into something new. You know, how to rebrand or rebirth yourself. This also feels like you're kind of, there's like, I don't know, this Two of Swords makes me feel like you're kind of blocked from seeing what the future holds for you, or understanding it, or how to even get to this Queen of Pentacles. Now that you've conquered whatever this is, things have ended with whatever this is. But now you're like a little indecisive, unsure about how to get to your throne. I feel like, though, there's little like stars or lights all around this person in this card. I feel like the inspiration there, the energy is around you, but for whatever reason, you can't see which way to go. With the Eight of Cups here, okay, Virgo. I feel like, Virgo, you may be a bit detached from your intuition. I feel like it's trying to point you in the right direction, but you kind of maybe turned your back on your intuition. Maybe you don't trust yourself. That's mainly what what it is here. Because, you know, your intuition is usually kind of like a sense of feeling, or like this, you know what I'm talking about. And you're not really connecting with it. You kind of moved away from it for some reason, or you feel, like I said, you may feel blocked from knowing which direction to go in. But I feel like the inspiration, the energy that you need, the help that you need, your intuition is trying to nudge you in the right direction, but you can't see it, you can't hear it, you can't sense it. You may be a bit detached from yourself, Virgo. And your spirit guides may be trying to guide you on how to get back in tune with yourself. But I don't know, you probably can't hear them either. I think what you need to do, Virgo, is really become still. Just like embrace like silence and stillness. If you can, meditate. This doesn't feel like you should be praying. This feels like you just being very calm and very in tune, learning to be in tune with yourself, and just being very still to kind of train your ears to hear again, to pick up on what it is your intuition, your spiritual ears, what your intuition is trying to tell you. Being kind of in this energy of, this feminine energy of receiving instead of doing. No action needs to be taken right now, Virgo. It's like you need to be still to receive. That's why you're blocked. You're not being still enough. You might be thinking, and then thinking again, and then trying to think it, trying to figure it out, when you just need to stop and receive. So that's the message from your ancestors, to just stop the thinking, just be still, be open, and receive. Don't take any actions, just be still. Being still will help you reconnect with yourself, with your intuition. All right, who do we have next? Who's next? Libra. Man, I was just saying how I was hoping we were getting out of this swords energy. It's like every sign had an element of swords energy. Okay, Libra. You're probably trying to manifest something. There could be something specific you're trying to manifest. But this Five of Pentacles. This actually could be someone in your life that's blocking this manifestation. There's someone in your life you need to cut off. This person is kind of robbing you of your energy. You see how mischievous she looks? I don't know. There's someone in your life, Libra. Your spirit guides have been trying to point this out to you. But this magician looks like she is just in her own world, in her own space, not really paying attention. You're not paying attention to this person. I feel like your spirit guides have given you signs about this person. You see the way these stars are around this person? I feel like this person has been illuminated in your life, but you're missing it, Libra. Like you're too lost in space. Like you're not. It's like you may be spending too much time in the 5D, you know, in the spiritual realm, where you're not here. You're not grounded and not paying attention to the things happening around you. And this person is watching you too. I feel like this is your energy. This person is looking at you too. And they're just getting away with so much while you've got your eyes closed and lost in la la land, not paying attention to this person. Maybe two people. Maybe you don't want to see it. Maybe you're like in this like positive vibes only tribe, and it's like you're missing the opportunity to catch this person, because this person could be taking from you energetically, whatever it is, and then they will completely bring down your energy. And because you've been, you know, positive vibes only, in this energy of, you know, kind of blinding yourself with your, you know, living life with your eyes closed, this person could be taking from you energetically, materially, and you'll be left with absolutely nothing, because you've done nothing to stop this person. So yeah, I feel like your ancestors have, like I said, you see in both these images, there's these like lights, little stars around these people, illuminating them, illuminating the people in your life that you need to cut off, but you're ignoring it, Libra. What's up with that? Like, what are you doing here? I feel like for some of you, maybe one or two people you need to cut off. These people are taking from you. And I feel like, especially this guy, can't believe they're getting away with it. And you see the way he's like looking at the magician here, like, wow, I'm really about to get away with this. Is she going to open her eyes yet and see me? And he just continues to sneak off with whatever he's taking from you. And this person looks like she's holding her, well, she is holding her finger to her lips, like, shh, you know, this person, there could be multiple people who knows what this person is doing to you. And they're like, keep it a secret, but don't tell Libra. Don't tell Libra what I'm doing. Meanwhile, you're here, lost in space, Libra, with your eyes closed. With your eyes closed. Meanwhile, your spirit guides, your ancestors are trying to show you that someone is robbing you. They're being illuminated here, but you're not seeing it because you've got your eyes closed. All right, Libra, that's it. Open your eyes. Who do we have next? Oh, Scorpio, my faves. What do we got for Scorpio? What do we got for Scorpio? Three of Pentacles. The Chariot. Oh, Lord. And the Three of Swords. Ooh, with the Three of Wands at the bottom of the deck, Scorpio. What is going on? Scorpio. You might be you might be seeing 333, 333. I feel like Scorpio, you might be wanting to work with someone, trying to work with someone, or someone's collaborating with someone, coming together with someone. But with the Three of Wands here at the bottom, you might be waiting to come together with someone. And it feels like there is someone kind of in between you and this person. You see the way these two, they kind of look engaged in one another, and then there's this one person kind of standing right between them, not really allowing them to get too close. This is kind of strange. Let me put this here. Explain this Chariot. What's going on with this Chariot? I mean, for some of you, this could be someone who you feel like betrayed you or hurt you. But I don't really feel that completely. Oof. Oof. I feel like, honestly, Scorpio, this is someone you just need to let go of quickly. Like, just end it. Just end it. Or it could have ended with this person and you're waiting for them to return, but they're not. Honest. Ooh, yeah, they're not returning, Scorpio. This person is not returning. Or this situation where you're trying to wait for someone, this could be career also, maybe networking with someone. Whatever it is they're doing, maybe you and these people are working together to achieve something, and you're kind of moving forward quickly. For you, Scorpio, I don't see this working out for you. I mean, we have the Three of Swords here and the Tower. Something is going to come through here and bust this situation up here. Now, you could be networking with people, you could be dating other people, like multiple people, or whatever you're doing is gonna land you here. Whew, I'm glad this ain't related to me. I am by myself, okay? But yeah, you could be waiting for this to kind of move forward, whatever this situation, this Three of Pentacles with this is involving other people You're waiting for this to kind of move forward and progress. But let me tell you something, Scorpio, it's not going to progress. Even if it does seem like it starts to roll and move, it's going to end in a tower moment. Two people are going to be discarded. Do you see two people are being thrown out of the building? And we've got two people here. And there's only going to be one person left standing. So I don't know if you're dating two people, you're trying to work with two people. Either way, there's only going to be one person left standing in this threesome here. Only one person. The other two, which I feel like might be you, might find yourself getting really hurt behind this. Look at, we have the Ten of Swords directly after that. Someone here is going to betray someone here, or someone's here, and things are going to end harshly, quickly, abruptly. You're never going to see it coming, Scorpio, and you're going to feel the pain, the impact of this betrayal. I don't know who it is you're working with and waiting for, but I think your ancestors are trying to warn you of this coming, trying to warn you so maybe you can exit, make an exit, or do whatever. But maybe because these two, they look like they are totally kind of engaged in one another. Yeah, you're not going to see this coming, Scorpio, but listen, you are being warned. But hey, use your own intuition. You know what I'm saying? This is not a reading to tell you what to do, but to kind of give you a glimpse of what could possibly be to come. Let me just pull. Let's get some advice really quickly. What's the advice? I mean, you might be feeling very confident right now, but I feel like eventually these things, whatever, if you're someone dating multiple people or something like that, lying or whatever, it's going to blow up in your face. Or if this is being done to you where you're engaged with someone and this person has someone else, you're going to find out and that's going to blow up in your face and you're going to be left hurting. So whatever works or whatever is, vibing with you, that's what it is. You could be invested in someone, and this person you're invested with has someone else, and this person does not look happy. This person is going to come through and bust shit up. Point blank period. They are going to boss it up, okay? Like, yeah, Scorp. And I feel like when this happens, you see the way this sword is going through his head, like you're not going to understand how this happened. Like, what happened? You may have felt like you've invested enough, you've taken precautions, you moved slowly, you've done all the right things, and still, how in the hell did it end up this way? How did this happen? I don't know how it's going to happen, but it's going to happen, Scorpio. I don't need no advice. So you better really, I don't know. Let's get some advice. Something to help you out. What is the advice for Scorpio? Ooh, the Nine of Pentacles. And Temperance. Okay, Scorpio. So for those of you who decide to stay in this situation and see how it pans out, get ready to do a lot of healing work after. For those of you who want to take the advice to kind of avoid the situation because you feel like, yeah, I already felt that in my spirit, in my intuition, I already felt like I was being guided to leave this situation, and you do it, The advice here is to be very comfortable alone. I feel like maybe Scorpio, you need some alone time to get to know yourself. And I feel like maybe you're afraid to be alone, but I feel like Scorpio, you would find so much peace and happiness being alone, being single for this time. If this is a career or a business venture, oh my God, I can't speak. I think you would find that you would fare very well on your own, and I think you'll be shocked by it. She looks so content, and I feel like Scorpio, you'll be content. And I feel like for those who will decide to go on with this situation, you'll have to do some healing work, but you will eventually get to this Nine of Pentacles state where you'll feel content again, alone, being with yourself, kind of just investing more in yourself instead of others. Okay, Scorpio? That's what we got. Who do we have next? Sagittarius? Sagittarius. What do we have for Sagittarius? Okay. That was quick. Star, the Devil, Ten of Cups. Oh, Sagittarius, what is going on? Sagittarius, you could be dealing with an Aquarius or a Capricorn, but I feel like you're reaching for something. This card is giving me reaching vibes, like you're pointing in a certain direction where you want your life to head. But there are some, I feel like whatever it is you're looking for or wanting, which ultimately I feel is this Ten of Cups. You may want a family or something that kind of feels very substantial in your life, emotional substance, something that you want that would bring you emotional substance. You may have some attachments to either this or something. This could be a habit, this could be a person, it could be anything. There's some sort of negative attachment kind of getting in the way of you receiving this, getting to this. And I don't think you view whatever it is that you are attached to or connected to as this, like, negative thing. This energy is kind of subtle, so it's kind of hard for you to see it. Or maybe you do see it. Whatever it is, though, if you know what it is, maybe you feel like you won't be able to overcome whatever this devil energy is, Sagittarius, but I feel like your ancestors are letting you know that you have the strength to pull through, to move through this energy, to conquer this energy, this devil energy, and you will make it to this Ten of Cups of whatever it is you're looking for. This could be a job, career, family. Job and career is the same thing. Whatever it is for you, Sagittarius. I feel like the message here from your ancestors is like, keep pushing forward, because even though maybe it feels like heavy energy for you, maybe it's hard for you to move through this energy. This could have to deal with your mental space. It may feel hard and seem like you're never going to get through, or maybe that's the energy that you're coming up against. You could also be dealing with like temptation, addictions, things like that you're trying to overcome, to get to this space where you kind of feel at peace with yourself, at ease, and you no longer have to deal with this energy. But the message here is from your ancestors is to keep pushing forward. You have the strength, they're supporting you, and you will make it through it, Sagittarius. Well, that was very clean, easy message. Yeah, so basically keep pushing forward. You're going to reach your goals, whatever it is. Who do we have next? Sagittarius, Capricorn. Capricorn, what do we have for Capricorn? Capricorn. All right, Capricorn, this is an easy message. Yeah. Capricorn, you're looking good. I think your ancestors have already set you up, and they're kind of proud of the stability that you've set for yourself. And if you haven't come to this sense of stability in your life, you're getting there. So continue to work and move forward with confidence, and the things that you are working towards are actually going to be coming towards you. You're going to have this stable family life or financial life, whatever it is you're going after, Capricorn. Your hard work is paying off, and it's bringing you the stability that you need, that you wanted, that you're working towards. And I feel like you should be more proud of yourself. It's okay to be proud, Capricorn. You might run into a few challenges along the way, but I feel like ultimately you don't have to really worry about that. I feel like you'll just overcome that with ease. It's not going to be too hard. It may appear daunting, but ultimately you're going to get to this Ten of Pentacles, and you're going to be standing strong and proud. So continue to work on whatever it is you're working on, whether it be a family or some sort of romantic relationship. With the Eight of Pentacles here, this is giving me more work vibes, but we do also have, to me, this is the marriage card. So whatever it is you're going after, you're working towards, it's very solidifying for your foundation, and it's working and it's paying off. So don't doubt yourself, Capricorn. All right, who do we have next? Aquarius. 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 I feel like Aquarius, your anxiety, your mental struggles are kind of robbing you or making you very defensive, very kind of combative. You may be in a not so good mood. You might find yourself also, I don't know, this is kind of, I just feel like you're kind of in a combative mood. Like your mood may be a little off, very maybe irritable. There also could be someone in your life that might be taking from you, but like I said, I feel like this is more of like your anxiety, your mood, your energy is kind of a little off balance, and it's kind of robbing you of life. Maybe even you've cut yourself off from people, or you feel like you're being attacked by people, perhaps for the words you speak or whatever. You might come across as very cold and detached. This could be to do with someone in the past that you've dealt with. They feel like maybe you're defensive against this person and you're just feeling very, or they're feeling like you're being very cold and detached and very selfish. This could be someone who you once viewed as like your soulmate, your other half. But what's the point of this? What do your ancestors want to say about this energy? You might be standing your ground with this person. You may have a good reason to stand your ground against this person. This person could be the reason for your anxiety, and that's why you're being so defensive towards them and being very cold towards them. Aquarius. It feels like you might be a bit stubborn. Feels like you could actually kind of warm up to this person. And now the roles could be reversed. This could be someone who needs to be more warm towards you, Aquarius. But this is like giving me very stubborn, powerful energy, kind of like setting strong boundaries. This could be a relationship that you ended with someone and perhaps they're trying to get back in and you've set clear boundaries with them. And if that's the case, I feel like your ancestors are wanting you to continue to set firm boundaries with this person. Like I said, this could be the reason behind your irritability, or you feel like this person robbed you of something. This could just simply be your energy, your time, your peace. And your ancestors want you to keep up those boundaries and release it. Let this person completely go. Let them go completely and find somewhere else to renew yourself or find a new relationship. Like this relationship is over. And even though it looks like you're setting firm boundaries with them and you kind of are being cold and detached, I feel like your ancestors are trying to guide you to cut this person off completely and look elsewhere. You see the way this death here and this girl is looking away from the Two of Cups and the Six of Cups? I feel like they want you to find either someone else or just your own self again. Find your inner strength to cut this person off completely and to continue to set strong boundaries with this person. All right, Pisces. The final zodiac sign. Whew, this was long. All right, Pisces. What do we have going on for Pisces? Whoa, what was that? Okay, I'm going to put that back. If it really wants to come out, it'll come out. Pisces. What messages do you have for Pisces? Pisces, what? This King of Swords just is just popping up everywhere. What the heck? It's your deal. Okay, Pisces. So it looks like either a new relationship and financial opportunity is coming in, or just a new, fresh take on life, which will then, your feelings, the way you're feeling, you're going to feel very good about life, is going to lead you to better financial opportunities or a new financial opportunity. And I feel like once you come into this energy of newness, you're just going to feel so clear about life. You might start becoming more logical, like your thoughts become more clear, like you understand which steps you need to take in order to get to X, Y, and Z. But yeah, you might right now be balancing between things right now, but I feel like your ancestors are bringing in a fresh new beginning for you. And it feels like you've earned it. Feels like you've been working hard at balancing out probably your finances or just your life overall, just trying to make sure you are taken care of. And I feel like your ancestors are coming in to offer you this new energy, this new life, because it's like you've been balancing for too long and you deserve this new beginning, Pisces. This is actually pretty nice. You might even feel like you're like whatever you've been trying to manifest is coming through, and you're gonna, once you start to see these manifestations materialize, it's gonna bring in more inspiration and creativity, and I feel like you're gonna start to feel like you're more in your power than you've ever felt. Yeah, that's what I see here, Pisces. I think that's actually one of the best readings out of all the zodiac signs today. All right, Pisces, that was your reading. I hope this resonated with you. If not, perhaps I will catch you in the next video. Thank you for tuning in, and I hope to see you guys soon. Bye.